Welcome to First Issues. The pressures of trying to move up in your career or trying to get your business to soar can be quite the stressful feat. The high-speed chase of achieving goals has actually been shown to lead to some bodily ailments that may even render those goals unachievable. Key to managing these pressures has been intentionally looking for hobbies that will be an outlet for disconnecting, thereby helping with productivity and focus. But what are some of these hobbies that have been proven to work when it comes to some of these pressures? As our guest Prince Tom would tell us, going into art may be just the fix. Prince is a contemporary artist who uses mixed media from oils, acrylic, pencil, charcoal, and many others to express his artistry. He was taught by his late mother to paint, who so happened to encourage him to pursue art as a career, following which he now lives off of. While this is his bread and butter, Prince talks about how art has helped him deal with some of his mental health woes and has gotten him through some of the darkest times in his life. Prince is on the program tonight to highlight his love for art, how you can get into being an artist, and what it is that he hopes will be his biggest accomplishment from his art. Prince Tom, thank you so much for coming on First Issues and affording us your time. We're here today to talk about your art undertaking here. Let us understand first about your business. Where did you think, or where did you see it fit to turn your talent into a way of life, a way of living?
Thank you so much for having me. Well, I've always wanted to be an artist. I think the little boy in me, even growing up, has always wanted me to pursue this art thing. I did a degree in industrial design. I graduated in 2020, and after graduation I decided that I wanted to become a full-time artist. I don't know if it was because we were the first group to graduate during COVID, and then there were no jobs and all. But even if it wasn't, if it was not for COVID, I think I still would have pursued my art career. So it is something that has always been in me. So I think it's safe to say it was more of a calling. Yeah.
How best do you think that people can use art to cope with, the everyday demands of work, of life? Looking at the fact that, sometimes people say that art is very therapeutic. It's a form of release.
That is very true. Art has always been known, to ease the mind. Scientists and all, they have proven that art, there is something that it does with our hormones, the endorphin. There's a hormone that art releases when you paint, especially when you see color. It has also been proven that autistic kids, for them to become better, they have been taught how to paint, or they were made to do painting exercises, and it has really proven to help their mind and see and interact with the world in a better way. So I think ever since COVID, people are not really okay. People have been going through a lot emotionally, and we have seen people, especially corporates, engaging artists for their workshops and all, for intimate sip and paint sessions. And I think that really has been helping them mentally and emotionally, and it has also helped them, boost their confidence and their work results.
For the larger picture, or for it to be a huge undertaking, art is still not very well received within the masses, right? So how open do you think that Botswana would be in their own volition, not as part of a corporate activity? Do you think they would be receptive of using art as a coping mechanism or a mental health tool?
I think times are changing, especially with the exposure of social media. We have TikTok, we have Instagram and everything. So I think a lot of Botswana are now exposed to a lot of things, especially what is going on in the Western countries, and how art is really influencing everything, and the government and all. How even in the US, how art, not just painting, music and everything, the movement of artists have really proven to boost the economy and all. So I think we see individuals now wanting to buy art, saying, I think I like your color. I like the way you infuse color in your paintings, and I would like to have this in my bedroom or in my house because I went through this. You see people telling you what they've been going through, and then they come to you as an artist and say, what can you make of it?
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, times are really changing, and people are now learning, to embrace art as a form of therapy, as a way of life, and engaging it in their everyday lives. Yeah.
So ultimately, where do you see this business evolving to or evolving into, beyond it just being what you use to cope, or your, I don't want to say little, but as your way of living outside of what you went to school for?
I would really love to see not just my art, but art as a whole in our country, in Botswana. I would love to see it grow to become something big. I would love to see us artists opening art schools, so that people can come and learn and see that art really is a serious thing and not take it as a hobby. I wish and hope, to inspire the next kid out there to see that really you can make it by being a full-time artist in Botswana. You can go abroad, you can sell your paintings abroad, exhibit abroad, get residencies abroad. And we have Bo Meleko, who's really making it big in the United States. He was exhibiting with Alicia Keys and all. And I would love to see our art as a whole growing in that sense. Yeah.